let's go on one more side tangent,
Yeah.
and then we can wrap things up. I mean, let's get controversial.
Okay.
I don't think we've gotten controversial.
No, not
yet.
yet. We've been playing on the sidelines here. Put me in, coach.
What's the big controversy? What's the big
The scandal.
Yeah, what's the scandal?
Yeah, I can't talk about the scandal. Also
No.
for legal reasons.
Joe won't stop staring at my chest.
We have this whole problem.
Yeah,
I guess you're bringing up the scandal.
What's the don't eat the brown acid? What does that mean?
You ever
It's
done it?
delicious.
No.
Do you want to do it?
What is it? What is brown acid?
Brown acid?
Is it like brown tabs of acid?
Yes.
Interesting. Is it like, because I know the gel tabs come in different colors.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
all sorts of shapes and sizes.
I've taken the greens and I hear the purples are good, but I've never.
You ever taken the drops?
No, never.
That's the good shit.
That's the good one.
Fuck, do you have the drops?
I used to be a connoisseur of that. I used to have that shit all the time. It doesn't.
Really?
It doesn't. It's so hard to get now, though. It's significantly
never
harder.
seen
And it's probably laced.
Yeah,
You
a
know
lot of
it
the
is.
a lot of the acid in general I've
It's
seen
like-
is not good.
No.
I
It's like
wouldn't take it
research
recently.
chemicals primarily.
Yeah,
now.
It's changed a lot, from my understanding.
Different game.
Yeah.
Different game, guys.
From the acid I've taken, it's very. I don't want to say weak, but it's very manageable. It's very like I can just take it and like go about my day. It's just kind of like a weird stimulant.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I did it, it was really trippy, but I was also on like 3 different drugs.
Yeah,
so like
that'll probably help.
had an effect on it.
What's the most you've taken?
Of acid,
Yeah,
2 tabs.
yeah.
But those 2 tabs, I was able to like. They were really weak. I
Yeah.
wasn't really tripping. Like I've taken. Let's get really podcasty. I've taken many different psychedelics.
Mhm.
I think
Yes.
the shrooms messed up my mind the most. Like
Mhm.
I really
Mhm.
wasn't able to think at all on shrooms. Every other one I was able to think clearly. I did salvia again the other week,
Oh,
God damn.
and that
salvia is one of my least favorite
You had
things
a-
on the
you
planet.
had a bad salvia trip.
Well, I don't know anyone who's really had a great
I
salvia
haven't had a bad
trip.
one.
I don't know. I don't know. Salvia just kind of it takes you and grabs you out of the back of your head and puts you in a box, and then it's like the ant races. It's terrifying.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. For
I've never heard it described like that, but yeah.
that is
Shit.
actually incredibly accurate.
Trust me. You'll be
Yeah.
like, the first time you do salvia, you'll be like, oh my god, that fucking
So-
weird ginger was right.
I hadn't done it in a year. By the way, you can get it at PB. They
You
just
can
sell
just
it there.
buy it.
Yeah, you can
You
just
can buy it at all over the
Home
place.
Depot.
Most
Yeah.
smoke
You
shops
can literally
have
just
it.
buy it. So
It's totally legal.
my buddy, he was like, "Yeah, I stopped doing salvia a long time ago. That shit sucks." And I'm like,
It's
"Okay,
bad.
let me smoke some." He's like, "Fuck it, okay." So he fills like half a bowl up. I snap the bowl. I feel nothing, and I'm like, "This shit sucks." And he's like, "Okay, let's do a full bowl." And then I, I hit it, and I hold it in because you're supposed to hold it in,
Yeah.
and I let go of it, and I'm like, "Uh-oh."
Immediately.
I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And then I'm just like, and it's just like everything's zooming in, and then the salvia is talking to me like, "Come with me."
Oh,
Come with
no.
And it's like pulling me in, and I'm like, not today, not today. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here. I feel like if I smoked a little bit more, it would have just taken
Yeah.
me to that place.
Yeah, that's what you go to the place. You go to the box world.
Yeah.
It's a lot like FedEx there. It's not great.
Yeah. My favorite was DMT,
DMT is amazing,
but I can't find it anymore.
DMT is also hard to come by.
Yeah.
But there's all sorts of things you can get it from. Plenty of plants that you can get it from.
To like make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's super easy.
You've made it.
Yeah.
I've seen the way you make it. Like
There's multiple ways, but there's one method that's like very very easy. It's not like it's advanced chemistry or anything. It's
like I've wanted to purchase the roots online, but I never knew
Yeah.
if it was like the right ones.
yeah, it's it's motto root.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a dye that people will just buy bulk of it as a dye because it's like a purple dye for clothes and things like that.
Does it look purple?
Yeah, It's like reddy purplish, but when
Right.
you like dye clothes, I think it comes out kind of like purpley. I don't know.
Yeah, like I
I've
see,
never
like
used it for that.
you put it in a jar, you mix it with like lye or something,
Yeah.
and then it
Yeah.
crystallizes and like freezes it,
Yeah.
and then you smoke. Is that the method? That
Yeah,
you're-
that's like it's super simple. It's super simple. It is like it's something that anybody could do. It's just about like how much space you have. It doesn't even it's doesn't take
Joe's
much space.
quick and easy DMT recipe.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
that'll get you on a list.
I miss. I really miss the DMT cartridges because you.
Yeah,
won't-
those are ridiculous.
I love the. I see. My experience with them is like I was never able to break through on them, but
You have to try.
Yeah.
You have to hit a wax pen more than you want to hit a wax pen at all to
Yeah.
actually break through.
But I really enjoyed just like. I always imagine like if there was one thing I'd be addicted to, it'd be a DMT cart, just because it's so convenient. You can just hit it and just be like, everything is
Yeah.
crazy now.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. That shit's crazy.
It's kind of a heinous thing to be like, "What's your fix?" DMT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be pretty gnarly.
Pretty gnarly.
Yeah,
No
like just
judgment.
like carry around like a pen and be like, "Can I hit that?" And like, sure, dude.
Sure. Man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What the fuck? So I've never heard of brown acid. I'm
Oh,
curious.
okay. So I'll give you the actual story of this. Okay, so the story of this shirt is that in the original Woodstock.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Feds are here.
you lied.
Yep. There they are.
Yeah,
I knew
He's
they
the
were
Fed.
coming.
It's
God
not the
damn
Fed.
it.
It's not the Fed. We got the DMT.
So in the
recipe.
original, yeah, in the original
We
Woodstock,
got the recipe. We got the
Yeah,
recipe.
we're good. The original Woodstock, everyone was taking acid,
Yeah.
and there's this guy selling a bunch of brown acid, and back in the late '60s, like a lot of the acid was laced with meth. So, you can imagine how those two substances go together.
I think
And-
they would be. It's like a good combo.
Oh,
From
yeah.
someone who hasn't taken meth,
Phenomenal.
or if I have
Yeah.
taken meth, I did not knowingly take meth.
Yeah, you do other
Well,
drugs, you might take meth.
A
Yeah.
lot of the hippies didn't like it.
Oh.
And so they had to go on the intercoms on the second day, and every hour they'd go like, "Welcome to
Don't
Woodstock. Do not eat the brown acid. Please do not eat the brown acid." And they
Right.
did that the whole festival.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mhm.
I would
So
still
It's
take.
good advice.
Yeah. I
What
think I
would you not take?
Well, as far as that's a good question.
Yeah, where do you draw the line?
Yeah, where's the line?
I'm
Where's
not,
the line?
I'm not sticking a needle in me.
Okay, well,
yeah, that's a great line.
You can still,
Yeah, I think
you could
that's a pretty
still,
good line.
ingest
smoke
it. You smoke
heroin.
it. You smoke heroin.
I don't think I'll ever take heroin. I don't think I'll ever take.
You got no
That's the
heroin.
line.
Yeah.
Heroin.
Any
It's like
opioids.
everything else.
What's before heroin?
What do you mean? What's before heroin?
Well, you
like
know,
what will I take?
Yeah, well, what's the highest thing you'll
what's-
take?
mhm.
In your mind, what is
How
before
high can we
heroin?
get you right now?
Yeah, yeah. How high can we get you right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had a suitcase in my car,
If you talk to me
Let's say hypothetically there's
two
the
days
suitcase.
2 days ago, I was very fucked up on a lot of things.
Okay.
The worst of it being that Colombian shit. But
Mhm.
but the
Mhm.
thing is like once school starts, I go completely sober. Like everything, cold turkey off cigarettes, stop drinking, stop everything.
Mm.
Just because I want to get in the best shape that I can possibly be. But then summer I enjoy myself.
Mm.
But yeah, like I don't have a problem with putting things in my nose, but like injecting myself, like I'll never do that. That's probably
Yeah, that's kind of my line too. But I just don't really like needles, man.
yeah.
Same.
needles are prickly.
Yeah, not
They
a
make
big
my
fan
skin
of
bleed.
needles.
I
Yeah.
know I don't really have an addictive personality, so I've never really been worried about that because I've been able to like literally just like smoke cigarettes every day for weeks and then just
Yeah.
like stop one day and
Mm.
just never have an issue.
I'm pretty good with that
Nope.
too. I just have a crazy gambling problem.
Is that really?